Hello guys, welcome to this new session with Dicalo Consulting. Okay, and in this session I'm going to be taking you guys on how employers can use this amazing website. For those of you who do not know, Dicalo Consulting is a consulting website that brings together candidates looking for employment and employers. Okay, so employers can come here and look for candidates so that you can get those candidates that you need to fill up the job. Okay, it makes it easy for you and then makes the process so seamless. Okay, so please, if you are an employer, do well to check out this website and use this website as a means of getting to those candidates that you need for your pending vacancies. Okay, so now I'm going to walk you through, you employers, I'm going to walk you through on how you can use this website as an employer to recruit candidates and get the right candidates for your job. So as an employer, you're going to start by registering for this website. So you're going to click on this register button, and then you will click on employer. Okay, once you click on employer, you're going to put the names, your names. I'm going to use some random names here, so I'll use Jerry Jones. Okay, so I'm going to put in a username and an email address. So I'm registering as an employer. Okay, so you simply fill in this form. It's so simple. And then I will put the password again here. And then my phone number. And since I'm in Cameroon, you see the code appearing there. So I'm going to put my phone number. I'll take 6. Okay, I'm going to put my organization's name. I will say test. Okay, now I'm going to select my sector. Okay, let me scroll down. I will select sector. I will just select any sector from here. Okay, so I'm just going to take banking and finance, and I will click on sign up. Guys, I'm seeing a message here. The username already exists, so I'm going to change this username to something else. I'm going to take this out and sign up. Guys, you can see here registration complete, right? You're being redirected to your dashboard. Okay, now once you log in, you'll be redirected to your dashboard. Okay, now this is my dashboard as a recruiter, and as you can see here, this is test recruiter. Okay, that's the name I put as the name of my organization, but always ensure to put the real name of your organization. Okay, so now I can upload a picture here, an image of my company or of me as an individual recruiter. Let me select this. So I'm going to take on let me just select some images from here. So I'm going to take one of these images as a recruiter. Okay, so I'll select this image. I will just take okay. Okay, so the image size does not need to be greater than 250 by 250. Okay, so let me upload another image. I'm just going to take one of these images. Okay, I'll select this one as the logo. Okay, the image has been attached. Okay, now that the image is attached, I'm going to go down, and then now as an employer, once you have put this image or the image of your organization, you have some applicable statistics or application statistics that you can use here, right? The first one is posted jobs. This one shows the number of jobs you have posted as an employer, and for you to post a job, you need to come here and click on this post a new job. Okay, post a new job, and this will enable you to be able to post a job. Okay, now number of views, this one shows the number of candidates that have viewed the job. Okay, so these are the number of views. Saves, these are the number of candidates that saved your job. And then shortlist, these are the number of candidates you've shortlisted for the position. Okay, now once a candidate applies for a job, it's going to show here, right? And once they save a job, it's going to show here. Now if a candidate sends his CV, you are going to see the CV here, and you can click on view CVs. Right now we do not have any candidate CV, right? You can click here to view the various CVs. Right now here you can see the jobs posted, and then you can click and edit the jobs you have posted. Okay, now saved candidates, you can save candidates that you think are good fits for the position, and then you can shortlist some of these candidates. Now one very interesting thing is that you can also set a meeting with the candidates. Okay, you can set an online meeting. You don't necessarily need to meet the candidates physically. We know that we are in the period of COVID-19, and it's not really advisable to meet candidates face to face. So you can start the preliminary processes of your interview of selecting your candidates by setting up some meetings with them, and then getting those ones that you think are the best fit before inviting them for an interview. Okay, now the next thing is you can post your job here. You can manage jobs here, right? You can take out some of the jobs and then add new jobs, and so on and so forth. Here you can see all applicants. You can see everybody that applied for the job. By clicking on this position, you'll be able to see all those that applied for the job. Now here you can see saved candidates, right? You can save a particular candidate. When you think that is a good fit, you click and save the candidate. It will also appear here. Okay, these are the candidates that you saved manually. Okay, now here you are going to see some packages, and then here you are going to see transactions that you have been doing, whether payments and so on and so forth. That's where it will appear. Now the next thing is you have my emails. You can change your email if you wish, and then you can change your password here. Okay, and then down here you can log out. You can also follow some candidates that you think you just want to monitor. You can click on you can follow here. When you follow them, it's going to appear here. Okay, now let's continue by looking at the way we can post a job. Let's try to post a particular job. Now before we do that, right, before we go into posting a job, it's always good to set up your company profile. Okay, write something about your company. Let the candidates be able to understand your industry. They should be able to understand the services that your company is offering, and you can do that by clicking on company profile. Okay, and under company profile, you're going to set up some information about your company. Okay, let's just wait for this page to load, and then here we are. Now you can see some of the information I put in when I was registering, right? This is it here, and then I have my link here. You can also copy this link, this your profile link, and share it with some candidates that you think you want to get individually. Now you have the options here. If you have a company website, you can put your company website here. Okay, now this will enable the candidates to be able to visit that website and see for themselves the kind of company they want want to get into. Okay, now you also have the sector here. As you can see, we selected banking and finance. You can add another sector if you wish. I can put in accounting, and in that case banking and finance is going to go off. So let me put back there, banking and finance. Now let's scroll down. Under here you can write something about your company. Okay, you just write some text and information about your company, and down here you're going to put other information, the salary you're offering. Okay, you can put something like 8,000 or 3,000 or $5,000. It's up to you, right? So offered salary for search, you can put like 3,000. Now let's see, career level, which kind of person are you looking for? Which kind of candidate are you looking for? Manager, officers, students, executives, and so on and so forth. You can put order, right? If there are not any of these, you can put order. So I'm going to select say manager. I'm looking for managers. And then which kind of gender. It's supposed to show male and female here. Now let me just say male, and then experience should be master's degree, and then years of experience. This is qualification, and then experience I can just say 4 years, and industry I can say my industry is banking and finance, so I'm going to put in finance there. Okay, now if you have any social links like Facebook page about your company, you can put all those pages here: Facebook page, Twitter page, or LinkedIn or Dribble page. Okay, so you put them there. The next thing is your address. Okay, you can put in your address here, the address of your company. You put the mobile number and so on and so forth. Okay, now you can add account members. This way it's really interesting, guys. You can actually put in some managers, right? Like for example, it's a human resource department where you have more than say 10 workers, right? You assign some workers to handle this particular position, so you add them here as members. Okay, they will also be able to manage this profile and post jobs for the company. Okay, now you also have team members. Okay, you can add some team members in this position. Okay, this helps to make the recruitment process easy. Also, if you want to use a recruitment company, you want the help of a recruitment company like Dicalo Consulting, right? You can add them as a member, or you add them as a team member, and they will help you to look for a job using your account. Okay, this is how it works. So you just need to get in touch with them, with a recruitment agent, and then add them here as members or as account or as team members. Now let's continue. Once you're done with this process, make sure you always click on save settings. Okay, once you click on save settings, all the changes you've made are going to save. Okay, now let's wait for this to save. Okay, the changes are saving, and the changes have been saved. Now the next thing is, now let's see how we can post a job as an employer. Okay, now before we post a job, let me go to this website. Now let's click on the post a job option. Okay, now we have two options here. When you put the job details, you then confirm. Okay, now let's see. The first thing that we need to do is to put in the job title. Okay, now we'll put the job title here. To make this video short, not to make it to be too long, I'm going to take a sample job. Okay, I'm not actually going to do this from scratch. Okay, so let's just take any of these companies jobs. Let me just take one. Let me look for Glassdoor. glass door. Okay, I'm going to select one of these mails sent by Glassdoor. It's a recruitment company. So I'm going to select one of these jobs and then we'll copy it. Okay, let's check out this sales officer. So this is the sales officer position and the title of the job is sales officer, right? It's for Jazo. That's Guinness, Cameroon. So I'm going to put this position here, sales officer, and then I will come back here and copy the information about the job. Okay, so I'm going to copy all of this. I will click on show more so that I can copy all the information. So I'm going to start with job summary. From job summary, I'll copy it all the way down. Okay, so I'll end here and then I'll click on Control C. So I'll paste it here. Okay, now once I paste it here, you can see the information about the job. Okay, now the next thing is application deadline. You see that guys, I'm not going to follow the deadline of the real job. This is just for demonstration. So I'll put the deadline for application as 31st of May. Okay, and then I'm going to put the sector for this job since it's sales, so I can search for it. If I cannot see, I'll click on sales. I'll just say sales executive and then I'll put full-time. Okay, now you can select the skills. I need an MBA, ACCA, CPA or CFA and so on, guys. Now I'll select if this job is internal or external, right? So this is an internal, right? For example, you can post this job in your original website, right, and then you link people from here to that website. In that case, you are going to use external URL. When you click on external URL, you will now go to the link of that job in your website. For example, I'll click on this link. If I want to use this external URL option, for example, if this job was posted in my website, I'll click on this external URL, I'll copy this URL, and then I'll come here. I will come here and I'll paste the URL on this position, right? Once I paste here, right, if anybody visits the website and you click, it's going to take you to the original website of the job. Okay, that also helps to limit duplication of duties. Okay, that you go, you post the job in your website, you come and you have to do everything here again. So here you can simply put in the summary and then you put the external URL and link people to that job in your website. Okay, so I'm just going to leave it there. Salary, is it going to be monthly or negotiable and so on? Let's say monthly, and then a minimum amount, let's just say £2,000 and maximum say 5,000. Okay, some employers may not like to include this, but it's up to you. So as an employer, now the default currency, you can select the currency here, okay, based on your location, guys, but I'm just going to use US dollars, and then I'm going to put the direction of the currency should be left. Okay, of course. Now you have now separators. It's okay, I'll just leave that as it is, guys. Now job application questions. This one is also very important. Are there some questions that you want your candidates to be able to answer before they apply for the job? Okay, in that case, you're gonna click on drop down and you add those questions, right? You click on add new question, right? For example, you can write the question here, right? Type the question here. Are you, if I need a candidate from Cameroon, or let's say I need a candidate from Dubai. Are you in United Arab Emirates? Okay, so I'm going to write something like that, and then I'll click on right? The correct answer right? So I can add the correct answer here. Should be yes, right? That's the correct answer. So and then another answer is not correct, right? So this one is not correct. No. Okay, so that's just how you set it up, and then you click on add another question to add another question. Okay, now you can upload some files. If you have some documentation about this job, you can upload it here, and then you put the location of the job, right? So at the location, you can put the location of the job here. Okay, so that's just it. I don't want to waste most of your time. So once you do that, you click on post job. Let's wait for the job to post, guys. I have a small mail, guys. Once you create a job, Dicalo Consulting is going to send you a mail. Okay, so as you can see here, I have a mail here, new user registration. This after I registered, right? The mail was sent to me, guys, and then now you have the new job approval, right? This is the job that I just posted. Okay, it shows that the job has been approved. Okay, now once it's approved, it's supposed to appear in the website. It's just that the network is a bit slow. Just bear with us a bit. Let me refresh. But from this mail, it's already showing that the job has been approved. Okay, so let me check the mail. The job has been approved. So since I refreshed, let me see. So I'm going to come back to my page. Okay, so I'm going to click on my logo. Once I come back to my page, I'll scroll down. You see that posted job is now showing one. Okay, I have one posted job, right? I can view this job. If I want to add another job, right, I click on add job. Okay, so let's see this job. I'll click on manage jobs to view this job, guys. Okay, as you can see, this is the job that I just posted. Okay, sales officer, right? 0 persons clicked, the job is approved, and so on. So now I can view this job by clicking on this eye. Okay, so I'll click on the eye. Okay, this is the way the job appears in the Dicalo.com website. Okay, so when a candidate wants to apply for this job, he or she is going to click on apply for the job. Okay, and then it's going to show the application deadline countdown here. Okay, so you see it right here. So this is just how the website works for you as an employer, and this is how you can utilize this website to be able to recruit new candidates. So if a candidate comes here and applies for this job, you're going to see it here. You're going to see this this is going to be affected in your website. Let me go back to my account dashboard, so you can still see everything about your account here when you click on this my account area. So now I'll come to the dashboard. When a candidate views this job, you see it. When he saves this job, you see it, right? And then you can view the candidate CVs. For the candidates that will send you their CVs, you can view their CVs here, okay? So you can also click on manage jobs. Let me click on manage jobs. Let's scroll down, and then you can edit this job, right? You can click on edit job to edit this job, right? You can duplicate this job if you want it to appear more than once, and then you can delete the job, okay? This is just how you manage the job, okay? Now the next thing is, let's go down, let's see meetings, right? If somebody applies for the job, you can set a meeting with a candidate. Okay, let's go to meeting settings. Under meeting settings, you click on meeting settings. Guys, you can set a meeting here. If you have seen a candidate that you like, right, you can set a meeting with that candidate. Okay, you can also set a meeting through Zoom. Okay, now this one will require the setup of your Zoom API. Okay, so to do that, you need to get your email address, your Zoom ID, your client's secret key. Okay, you need to get that under inside your Zoom account. When you register for your Zoom account, go to developers, and then you get that information. Okay, now you can set the days of the meeting, or let's say on Monday. If you want the meeting, say on a Monday, you can put it at, say, you can put it in the morning or the evening. Is up to you guys. Let's just say at 12, right? Or at 1, and then the end time for the meeting, say it ends at from 1 to 13 to, let's just say 3. Okay, now once you do that, you click on this tick, and then you scroll down and click on save settings. Once you save settings, it's going to show that you have scheduled a meeting. Okay, now the meeting now will be based on the candidates that you have selected. So when you schedule this meeting, right, the candidates will be reminded, because this meeting is only based on the candidates you have selected or shortlisted. So the meeting will be notified. The candidates will receive a notification that you have set a meeting for them. So only the candidates you have selected for that particular position, so, or for this job that you have posted. Okay, so that's just how this website works. This is a very amazing website, and you just need to utilize it to your advantage and use it to get those candidates that you need for the job. Thank you guys, and see you in our next video.